wait to get home from school so I can get online and talk with my boyfriend.
Не, микрофон давай. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello there.
Today,
Nice.
today we're gonna have the special event that we all probably waited for, probably not waited, but whatsoever. We're gonna finally start the Mappool showcase of round 16. So let's start from the section hybrid, maybe? Hybrid first?
No, no,
Or,
no. Uh,
oh,
we
okay, never mind.
we start with
Let's start with Rise 1.
race one.
Rise
Race
1!
one. Yep.
Let's start from the Rise
Мостик,
1. I mean to say.
мостик. Включай реплей-то.
So we have Tencent Min Ritogi 4K Hyper. It's 2 stars, and let's see it. Let's see it. Okay,
Well,
as we can see, the beginning is pretty simple.
replay.
Well, obviously, why simple? Just like intro, some one stream, one head stream maybe, probably head stream, and some whatnots. Also, this map is 124 BPM, OD8, HP8, and yeah, it's basic to start.
So basically, it's so basically for stream map.
It's a basically full stream map. As you can see, the difficulty rise a little. Yeah,
This map will be more jumpy.
this section is more jumpy, kinda. We can see it has more jumps. Just
We have
pretty big difficulty spike, I could say. Yeah. We're getting to the ending, and it's still doesn't change. Didn't any change it. Still pretty jumpy. Still pretty difficulty for 2 stars, and it's kinda. It looks fun to play. Very fun. But it's like super jumpy at the ending and the middle.
a
So we're getting to the end of the first rise. And that was rise 1. So let's begin probably with rise second. Second rise, yes. Let's go. So the second rise is a border of life, difficulty after life, and the creator of the song is Dune. Let's see this rise map. So the beginning is already very streamy, wow. Pretty difficult from the beginning. It's like more density than first rise, and this map is 152 BPM. Like half jumpy, half streamy, I could say. This one's gonna be pretty difficult for some players who can hold stamina for a long time, because as you can see, it actually requires pretty much stamina from the beginning with no stop, I can say. And how I said, it's pretty dense, like hell dense. So it's still pretty easy, and we could see some jump section, like head stream, quad stream. It's like super streaming, I can tell, and pretty. Yeah, it's also pretty stamina map. Well, the difficulty spike is increased a little. It becomes quite harder, if being very honest. We get into the end of the map, it's like the beginning, to be honest. But I think it's gonna cause some trouble to players, because, as I said, it's pretty stamina eating map. So it's gonna be pretty tough for other players to play it properly, or maybe also hold the accuracy on it. But we're gonna see in future. The difficulty spike also increased again at the very end of the map. But we're getting to the ending of the map. And the ending is pretty awful. I mean, it's good, it's awful, and difficulty is super hard. And that was the second rise. Let's begin from the third rise, I think. So the Torice is one thing made by pegboard nerds, and it's cut version only. So let's see this rice. So as we can see, the beginning is pretty slow if compared to the second rice map. The second rice map was pretty dense, that stamina eating at the beginning. But compared with third rice, the beginning is actually chill and it's kinda jumpy, I could say, with some streams and simple jumps, I can say. Okay, this is the beginning before the drop. More jumps, I can say. And let's see the drop already. So the drop is basically some easy jump sections. I think players not gonna have big trouble in this section, but it still kinda looks like it's gonna eat a lot of your stamina. The difficulty spike decreased a little if compared to the beginning, but still this is gonna be pretty tough for people who can't play jumps, checks properly, or can't hold stamina. Now we can see the difficulty jump is actually raised. It's become pretty harder. We can already see some hand streams. Yeah, it's pretty tough. This part is pretty tough. It's the ending, by the way. It's the ending already. It's the ending of the map. The ending is pretty difficulty for some players. And it's become more jumpy, as we can see. Well, I still think players not gonna have a lot of trouble with this map. It's still, yeah, it's still dancey, but still, I think not every player gonna have like a lot of trouble. I think this map is not gonna cause a lot of trouble, I think. And this is the end of the map. So that was the third rise. Let's see the fourth rise, maybe. The fourth one, yeah. So the fourth rise map is Passacaglia, what the hell? Passacaglia by Saint Wolf. It's the Easy version. And let's see what this map contains inside it. Okay, the intro is not super densey if also compared with Second Rise, but it's also pretty chill if compared to the previous Rise map we could see. We can already see some jump section. And the difficulty spike is kinda increased. It's like half jumpy, half streamy. This one is also probably gonna eat a lot of your stamina if you're gonna play non-stop. The difficulty spike increased even more. This one is pretty tough. This part is gonna be pretty tough to play, but now we get into the half of the map. And the difficulty spike is obviously decreased for now. Now it's... we get into the quarter of the... This part is gonna be pretty densey. Well, I can say this part is pretty densey, and the difficulty spike is increased again, and it's like increased very, very much, so it's gonna be pretty tough for the new players. And it's also stamina over. This map is pretty exhausting, I can say. It eats a lot of stamina. But anyways, I can say this is gonna be pretty challenging and probably pretty strong peak, I mean to say, for some players who can actually play for a long time. This is probably one of the best Rise map I could tell I ever saw. it's the end of the Rise 4, I can say. So let's begin with let's begin with this last Rise. I mean to say last Rise is Mi Burrito Sabanero by Tuana. It's also a cut version, by the way. But let's see what this map contains inside. Yeah, the beginning is pretty dense if compared to the previous map. It has some jumps, jacks, mini jacks, I could tell. It also, I think, can contain some short jacks parts, but I think it's just my hallucination or something like that. But anyways, this map is super jumpy. A lot of jumps section from the beginning already. But I don't think this map gonna cause a lot of trouble to other people. I mean, to other players, because yeah, it's pretty stamina exhausting. But if being honest, it's not super helpful to play. Basically, even more jump and jacks part, and also it become pretty densey. Okay, we're getting to the end of the map, and the difficulty spike, to be honest, didn't decrease or increase at all. I think this map is balanced or something like that, and the difficulty spike was the same for the from the beginning to the ending. Still a lot of jump section, mini jacks. Yeah, it was expected. Yes, difficulty spike didn't increase at all or decrease it. It's still pretty jumpy. A lot of jacks, many jacks. Sometimes short jacks. This map is gonna be pretty strong for the players who can play chord jacks properly or are mainly chord jacks. But anyways, let's begin with another section of the or map pool. So we got Bubble by Stacy, hard difficulty. Let's see it. So it's the first hybrid map. The entry is pretty calm, chill, I can already tell, and I don't think it's gonna cause a lot of troubles. So you can see it also contains a lot of jack section combined with long notes, and it's not super densey probably, but it's still gonna cause some trouble for players. This part is super uncomfortable, I can tell. It's super uncomfortable to play, but we get to the more easier part. This part is like fully jack plus long notes, and it's actually map pretty good. It's very satisfying if we look at this map. One note plus jack is very good idea for this map. Anyways, we get to the half of the map. The difficulty spike is increased a little bit, just a little, but I don't think it's gonna cause some players trouble. And this part is pretty uncomfortable to play also because of some one section where you need to hold and release at the same time. But to be honest, this doesn't look super hard. I think our contestant gonna manage to play this. We get into the ethical of the map, by the way. The difficulty spike didn't increase at all. It remains same right now. And the jumps are pretty same, I can tell, yeah. One note plus jumps, nothing changes, nothing increasing difficulty, super hard. It still has a lot of jumps, but it's okay. I don't think it's gonna cause a lot of trouble. The thing that can also things that actually can cause a lot of trouble is long notes. We get to the part that is pretty uncomfortable again. As a long note main, this map is my favorite. It looks super satisfying to play, super fun, and also the music is beautiful, I can tell. Anyways, this actually is the ending of the map. Ultra, I could say. The difficulty spike increased just a little bit again, but not super much increased. And that's it. That was the hybrid one. Let's see our next map. It's Save This World by Exil, hard difficulty. So let's begin. So the intro is super chill compared to the other hybrid. I don't think people gonna have trouble playing this. Okay, there's more streams and jumps, like not like in previous one node map. There's a lot of stream sections from the beginning, you can tell. So it's not just the jack and long nodes, it's the stream also. And if compared to the previous hybrid, wow, it's pretty difficult to play, if being honest. The difficulty spike increased very much from the beginning. There's a lot of uncomfortable parts that even I can have some trouble on. Also, besides the stream, jumps also added. As the difficulty spike decreased again, and this still looks uncomfortable to play. Okay, so we got to the whole of the map. Some jump section combined with long note. And as you can see, let's see the outro. Well, this was pretty fun to play. Actually, this part can let the players rest a little. Regain stamina back. So difficulty spike decreased a lot, but I think it's because of the song. So we're gonna get to the drop already. And the drop is pretty uncomfortable with the stream section that can cause troubles. Well, yeah, we can see that this map is gonna exhaust players a lot. And also there's a lot of hard moments, uncomfortable moments that you can't properly hit at all. And the ending is super exhausting, as I said again. It's super hard. But we get to the end of the map. And that was hybrid number 2. Time to see the third hybrid of this Mappool showcase. The third Mappool is Human John. Because the intro is pretty basic.
So, in which map we did now? Your stream in Discord is lagging. Meow. Okay. This map. Bro. So, please, without alls. This map more than I guess in the end. And so lens you see on all maps, and yep. More coordination, and important Twitch. Hello. It's Mousestick. So next map is hybrid Flora. It's a tech hybrid. Played by Tyrell. And I still logging right now. So it's 11-1. Yep. This map is more coordination. Oh, Hatsune Miku again? Yo. This map is more coordination. And I hope beginners on this map will be play more better than a round of 32, but I don't know. It's my okay.
Да, тут на беляшек не наберется. Молодец,
I think we're back live again. Sorry for the inconvenience. Looks like we had a commentator change in on the fly, so I had to jump in to replace one of our commentators. So hello everyone. Hopefully it didn't cause much distractions. And we are proceeding straight to long note 1, I guess, which is going to be the coordination skill set. I guess we can start the map. Why shouldn't we? We're finally approaching the section of the map that has some content that might put you off during your usual gameplay. It's slightly higher BPM than the last round, still rather calm song with some tricky release track buttons as you might see, but otherwise it's mostly your generic coordination pick. Here we have some bits of rice incoming.